All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's another one. It's another one. It's another one. Good afternoon. Welcome back. It's another one, the 3 p.m. trading room. It's been a good one so far. It's been a good week so far. Good afternoon. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. Welcome back. Tanya, Jules, Onalena there on the chat. Welcome back to everyone watching us wherever you are. No, we are pushing, right? Noveni doing great, right? Absolutely. We can't complain, my man. We're doing all good. Welcome back, right? It is, of course, the late afternoon trading room. We had one at 12 o'clock. We had one at 9:30. We had a look at a couple of setups. We had a rather bit of a deep discussion on the markets and what you could possibly expect next week as well. All right. So that's what you've been looking at. That's what you've been discussing. It's been a good week so far. What we've been carefully monitoring since Monday is moving. All right. And we're anticipating much of these setups to continue into the next week. So it's really encouraging. Petunia, welcome back. All right, so let's get right into it, guys. If you're watching us for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell so that whenever we go live, you are automatically notified. You don't want to miss any of these sessions. Turn on that notification bell. We're going to get right into it, guys. And also, if you don't have an account with us, tdmarkets.com, sign up, start your trading journey, open up a trading account on TD with us. Of course, our website is tdmarkets.com. Account types, we've got different account types. If you want more info, you can contact us on the details on the screen. All right, you can contact us on the details, not the screen, but the chat as well. All the links are on the chat, so you can do so. You can also, obviously, we've got our exchange division, TD Markets Exchange, where you can sign up and trade derivatives live on our exchange, right? Our website for the exchange is tdmarkets.io, where you can open up an account on our exchange and trade derivatives, crypto derivatives live on our exchange. All right. We have been also monitoring crypto, but it's been quiet today on the crypto. So we haven't looked much into the crypto. We've had a discussion of the crypto earlier this week. It's just been quiet. So I'm just going to log into the exchange, right? But you can do so by signing up on our website, tdmarkets.io. Right. So everything is on the chat, guys. We're going to get right into it. Good afternoon. Yeah, absolutely. Stick to the trading plan, right? Let's stay focused, stick to the trading plan, and the execution is important. All right. So where are we, guys? Let's see before we even get started. All right. Before we even get started, on the earlier sessions, I had mentioned that we're going to have a gold instrument that you can trade even during the weekends, right? So on your platform, on your MetaTrader platform right now, right? As you go to your market watch, you will notice there's another gold instrument that has been added. But this one is written ZHAO USD 247, so meaning XAU USD 247. So you have your usual gold symbol, which is ZHAO USD or XAU USD. All right, but if you just scroll down, you will notice there's another XAU USD, but this one is written 247. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one that you can trade over the weekend. So if you want to trade gold over the weekend, it's cold, you are indoors, you are looking at the charts, you are looking at gold. If you want to trade it over the weekend, it's written ZHAO USD 247. All right. I have it open. Let me go through it. I have it open here. It is. We are gonna have more history on that one, but here it is. It's live. It's live. XAU USD 247. All right. I mentioned this earlier on, so now we live. All right. So where are we, guys? Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There's a couple of charts we've been following. There's a nice buffet we have been following, right? Which was the yen, basically, right? We have been following the yen. We've been following. Besides AUD JPY, Euro JPY, we've got Euro USD. We've been looking at Euro USD. We've been looking at Euro USD. What else? USD JPY. Since the 12 o'clock session, all right. Euro JPY, USD JPY, Euro USD, and then there's another one which I'm forgetting. There's another one I'm forgetting, guys. NZD JPY. There we go. All right. So I think let's start by going through and doing some updates and seeing if there's been any changes, right? You will notice by looking at these, you will notice that, the volume has gone down, right? This afternoon, the volume has gone down. So there has not been much movement on these. All right. You look at on the left hand side, we've got NZD JPY. We are seeing that the volume has been a little bit low, but that's because there's an accumulation that's happening. All right. So NZD JPY has not resumed the momentum. It's still accumulating, and in no time we're expecting a breakout. In no time it should break out towards the upside. So it's just accumulating orders. Remember, it might come back down to this low again. It might come back down to this low again. All right. So it's accumulating a bit of orders. The overall structure, the overall behavior has not changed. We are trading this trend. Therefore, we anticipate a breakout all the way to 95.4. That is how we are positioned on NZD JPY. Okay. We also looked at Euro USD. Euro USD has broken out. There's a retest that's forming. Sorry, there's a retest that's forming. All right. So it has broken out. There's a retest that's forming. So this one is good. We should push towards the downside. All right, we should push towards the downside. All right, we should push to, after this consolidation, of course, we should be pushing towards the downside. The DXY has not changed what we saw earlier on. So the DXY is well in line with the direction. So Euro USD is just, it broke out, giving us a retest. So it should be pushing down. It should be pushing down. So this one is going to take us into next week. All right. It's going to take us into next week. Up next, we've got USD JPY, which, yeah, so this one has not changed. It should be pushing up, right? We are testing the zone. So should be pushing up as well. Could be even today, later on today. And then we've got Euro JPY. That has come back down to this low. It has come back down to this low. Let me just look at the 4 hour. Yeah, seems like Euro JPY had to retest this structure. Let me just zoom in here. It had to retest this structure. You see right here. Seems like it had to retest this structure again before we get a push towards the upside. All right. So Euro JPY has not changed. We should start moving towards the upside. So this is what we've been following since our 12 o'clock session. All right. It's all a matter of, we're just waiting. It's just a matter of time before they move. Just a matter of time before they move. So in addition to this, we're going to have a look at the other ones and see if there's been any changes. But we have our watch list, right? Okay, so GBP USD is showing some momentum towards the downside. All right, this is where we are right now. We've got this structure. I think this one is for next week. Yeah, GBP USD is for next week, because what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at the structure, right? I'm looking at the structure. I want to see if it will break below the structure so that we start to look for a retest next week, right? So for now, I don't think it's going to be ready this week. I don't think it's going to be ready today. We would want the daily candle to close, breaking below the zone, and then seeing if we can get a retest of the zone next week. So this is definitely one for next week. So gold and silver, guys, you see gold broke down. The setup was already done. So here, looking at this correction, there was the possibility of gold breaking down. So maybe anyone who saw this, you know, maybe you capitalized on this. That 3,900, all right, that 3,900 price level, I've got a good feeling that gold is going to 3,900, which is this low, which is the low of this structure right here, right? I've got a good feeling that gold is going to go down to 3,900. So that could also be maybe a target for next week. You see that could be also maybe a target for next week. Yeah, so as long as the dollar continues its strength, we likely gonna see gold headed back to 3,900. Yeah, so also this one, maybe one for next week, we'll see. Even maybe today, or rather over the weekend. Yes, over the weekend. Our gold 247 is live. So while the regular gold instrument won't be moving over the weekend, you can have a look at gold 247, right? Gold 247. Where is that 3,000? Let's see. Where is that? It's 3.9, right? 3,900. Let me see. Yeah, 3,900. Let me just have it there. 3,900. Yeah, absolutely. There we go. Yeah, so the gold 247 will be moving over the weekend, so we can anticipate price to still drop to 3,900. All right. While silver, yeah, I mean, let's give it a bit of time. Let's give silver a bit of time. It's on the low. The bigger structure, remember, it's this one. The bigger structure is this one. Remember that, right? So this one, it can still come back down to this low. So this low is around 50. This low is around 50, let's say around 51.7, around 51.6, 51.7. So that's where we could see silver heading to, right? How is gold 247 different from the gold we usually trade? No, they are the same thing. All right. It's it's the same thing, just that the one that's written 247 is moving over the weekend, so it is still active over the weekend. The one that's not written 247 is not moving over the weekend, right? It's not active, but it's the same thing. The price action is the same, right? The price action is the same. So yeah, nothing is different from there. We are catering for those, for the clients that would love to trade gold, because we've noticed that there's a lot of clients loving gold, trading gold, right? So why not trade it over the weekend, right? Why not trade it over the weekend while you're watching the World Cup, while you're watching the The finals on the weekend, on Sunday, on Saturday. I think it's the third place spot, right? Yeah. So while you're watching the weekend, not the weekend, but the World Cup, you can, have a look at gold. It will be moving, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. All right. Speaking of the World Cup, guys. Speaking of the World Cup, let me just get your thoughts, right? The final, Spain, Argentina. Did you guys expect that? Did you guys expect Spain to progress? Did you guys expect Argentina to progress again to yet another final? I don't know. Let me get your thoughts. To be honest, I didn't expect Spain to progress to the finals. I expected France. I expected to see France and Argentina again at the final. But Spain, it was surprising. It was a surprise. They're playing good football, but it was a surprise, So, hey, look, what are your thoughts? Maybe give me your prediction. What do you guys think? Who's taking this World Cup? Who is taking this World Cup? Who are you rooting? Argentina? Are you rooting for Spain? Let's see. Yes. Yes. Let me get your thoughts. To be honest, I don't know. This one is a tough one, right? Argentina is playing some good football. Spain is playing some good football too. Argentina is just on another level, man. Argentina is on another level. Yeah. No. I watched the game against England. It's on that second half. It's on another level. So, all right. Onalinda, you hope in Spain. Ilam, you hope Spain will surprise. Yeah, it's a tough one. What I know is Argentina has a lot of experience in the team. There is a lot of experience in the team. Spain, we'll see. Hey, it's a different one. So I won't be rooting for anyone, right? I'm going to be rooting for good football, right? I'm going to be supporting good football. Whether it's Argentina, I'm going to go with the winner. If Spain wins, I go with it. If Argentina wins, I'm going with it. I mean, my three teams are out. Bafana is out, Portugal is out, France is out. It's a tough one. It's been really tough. I did not expect both of them to the semi-finals. Okay, Tabang, you said Spain is going to take in the World Cup. Hey, look, on Monday's trading room, you must come back, right? The finals on a Friday. So Tabang, I can see you saying Spain. Ilam, you say Spain. Olalina, Spain. Tanya, Spain. Tsepo, Spain. Yo. I know. On Monday's trading room, I want you guys back. Let's see, right? It seems like Argentina is going to take it again. It seems like Argentina is taking it again. So on Monday, I want to see you guys on Monday's trading room. Ashley will be hosting it, but I'll be on the chats. You must look at my name. You must look for my name on the chats. I'll be there. Let's see. No, guys. No. It's been an interesting one. All right. It's been an interesting one. The game between England and Argentina was very messy and crazy. Yeah, it was messy. Definitely it was messy. Definitely it was messy. Okay, there's a lot of Spain people here. Interesting. No, on Monday, let's chat. 9:30 trading room with Ash. Let's have a look at it. All right. I like Messi, but I think Spain might just surprise us. What is it with Spain that you guys no, man. What is it with Spain that you guys you think? Argentina's experience, guys. Argentina has experience. I'm not saying Spain doesn't have experience, but Argentina has been there, done that. They've been there, they've done it. Hey, okay. No, 9:30 on Monday trading room. I'll be there on the chats. Let's see. If Spain takes it, good. If Argentina takes it, the debate is over. between Messi and Ronaldo. If Messi takes another World Cup, the debate between Messi and Ronaldo is over. It's over. Experience will crown Argentina. Yeah, I also think the same thing. I think experience will be the winner in that match. Experience will be the winner in that match. Lamine Yamal. Yeah, no. Lamine Yamal. Okay, no. Look, let's see. Spain is a very strategic team, mentally very resilient. Yeah, no. That's another, maybe another, angle to look at it. Spain being, but I do think Argentina is also strategic, resilient too. I mean, you saw the game against Argentina. They were resilient. That second half, they really came back, eh? I don't know what Messi told them, but they really came back. It's gonna be a tough one, guys. It's gonna be a tough one. But you know what? We like it. We like it. We like it. We like it. All right. So let's see. We'll see. Sunday, Argentina versus Spain. Messi versus Lamine Yamal. Messi versus Lamine Yamal. So let's see who's gonna take it. All right. So back to the charts, guys. Right. Back to the charts. Back to the charts. So AUD JPY, right? Let me go back to Euro Pound. Euro Pound, yeah, this one, guys, this one will be for next week. I don't think it's going to be ready today. Euro GBP, I don't think it's going to be ready today. It's going to be one for next week. But you guys know what we are looking at, right? You guys know what we are looking at. So, yeah, Euro GBP is going to be one for next week for sure. NZD JPY, just looking for a breakout. Right? Euro USD should be going down. So as long as Euro USD broke out, right, your setups should be forming. Your setups should start to form. All right. NZD USD, I don't think it's ready for today. AUD USD, I don't think this one is ready. It's gonna be ready from next week because of the daily price action. All right. Oil broke out. Look at oil, guys. Right. I had a conversation with Ash earlier on. Shout out to my brother Ash. I had a conversation with him. We spoke about oil. With Ashley earlier today. And he mentioned that 93. He mentioned that he anticipates oil to go to $93. All right. I've got my $83, and then we also had a discussion of oil going to $93. Right. So we've got two targets here. Right. We've got two targets. $93 on US oil. This target is from my brother Ash, right? Shout out to Ash. $93 there. And then we have another target there closing this gap on 83. So oil is moving, guys, right? It broke out, came back for the retest. It was a much deeper retest. We can see that, a bit of a messy one. Yeah, it was an Argentinian retest, a messy retest issue. Yeah, so it is pushing. I hope you guys have been following this one. So 83 first, and then we go to 93. So next week, you guys will discuss it with Ash, right? So it gave us another target, $93 per barrel. UK oil should be doing the same thing as well. Let's see. Yeah, UK oil is also pushing. It's also pushing 90. Seems like that's where we are going. 90. All right. Yeah, so the oil market is moving. The oil market is moving. The oil market is moving. So looking at the daily time frame here, right? There could still be a test and a continuation next week, right? So there could still be a test, a retest, and a continuation next week. Looking at the daily. Let's do this. Yeah, so the daily time frame, the daily candlestick is breaking out. So we could get something like this next week. Let me show you, which is gonna be, you know, an opportunity. Something like this. So once this candle closes, we could get another test here. Another test. All right. Right. Yeah, so the oil is moving. Excited. So US oil, we're breaking above 83. We're going to 93. UK oil, that one should take us to, is it 90? 90. And then you guys will discuss this with Ash next week, yeah? Also next week. All right. So USD JPY. Okay, we just spoke about this. GBP JPY. Let's have a look at NASDAQ. Yeah, NASDAQ. This one we are gonna wait for it. NASDAQ, we're waiting for it. Right here. We're waiting for it. Right there. US 30. Let's see. Okay, US 30 is coming back down here again. So from my side, NASDAQ, waiting for NASDAQ down here. And then US 30 waiting for it also down here. Right, for it to create the low, and then we're pushing from there. We are pushing from there. All right. Yeah, so this is how things are looking, guys. This is how things are looking. Let's go back again. So our menu has not changed. Our menu is still the same. We've got NZD JPY in our menu. We've got Euro USD. Euro USD is pushing though. All right, so look for your setups. We've got USD JPY, which is pushing. Look for your setups. And then the last one was Euro JPY. So the menu is still the same. Still the same. Still the same. The menu is still the same. All right. The menu is still the same. Great stuff. Great stuff. No, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. These setups, expecting them to take us into the next week, right? So have a look at that. Maybe some of them might develop next week, right? Maybe we might get a breakout on NZD JPY, Euro JPY next week. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. But Euro USD has broken. USD JPY is broken. So these ones should be moving. NZD JPY, Euro JPY. Let's see whether they're going to be good today, later, or next week on Monday. Right? It has been a good one nonetheless. Some, in-depth market breakdown from both the fundamentals and the technicals, in-depth market breakdown. So that's basically how it is, guys, right? That's basically how it is. So you guys have been seeing the process of analyzing and waiting for the opportunity. Patience is extremely important. Execution is extremely important. All right, is extremely important. What the market does after that, it's out of your control. What you have control over is your risk management. All right, so as a trader, you've got control over risk management. You don't have control over the outcome of the position. You don't have control over market movements. Your job is to analyze, execution, risk management. And then you're done. You do this consistently, you also do, obviously you do your back testing, but you do this consistently, then I see you just, improving, improving. All right. You develop, you improve. So here's our nice buffet here. Nice buffet. Again, you'll choose your poison. Choose your poison. All right. So looking at the chat, I think we've got 80% of you, 90% of you guys are rooting for Spain, and only 10% Argentina. We'll see. I'm not rooting for anyone. I will see how I wake up on Sunday. Then. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, that USD JPY. Must have a look at it. Let me quickly have a look at the DXY. No changes though. No changes. No changes. I'm trying to open up the DXY. Just give me 1 second here. Argentina has no mercy. Well, they have a Messi. They have a Messi in there, but they've got no Messi. Yeah, Argentina is ruthless, it's ruthless. Hey, it's ruthless. The experience they have in that team, it's just ruthless. Yeah, no, they've got no mercy. They have a Messi, but they've got no mercy. They are just ruthless. I want to open up the DXY here in the meantime. All right, it's loading. It will open very soon. Yeah, I'll see when I wake up on Sunday. I'll see who I support. For now, hey, I'm still thinking, those youngsters in the Spain team and the experience in the Argentinian team. Experience versus youngsters. Hey, it's gonna be an interesting one. All right. So we've gone over the charts. We're just waiting. That gold 247, right? Gold is going down. Seems like it's going down to 3,900. You can have a look at this over the weekend. Gold 247 or XAU USD 247. You can have a look at that over the weekend. All right. You can have a look at that over the weekend. So for today, I think, yeah, we're still watching these out. Just before the day ends, we are watching these out. All right, let me open up the DXY. Let's see. Yeah, it will open. DXY will open. Yo, it's taking forever. All right. Yeah, no, so far this week, I know that you guys learned. You've learned. So now we are waiting now. We are waiting. Trading plan execution is important. Trading plan execution, important. All right. So yeah, so let's wait, guys. 6 p.m. we will be back again to see. You see, right now things are just low, right? The volumes are low right now. So 6 p.m. we'll just come back and see if there's any changes, and then we will call it a day. All right. So next week, you guys know what to look at. Ashley is gonna come back, of course. Is gonna come back next week with you guys, and yeah. All right. I don't know a lot about soccer, but I think Argentina will win. Okay. Argentinian. Right. It's good. It's good. All right. Great stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. So this is how things are looking. So let's see at 6 p.m. We're gonna come back at 6 p.m. Let's see how things will be. But I guess I think it will be the same, right? But it's been a good week so far. So we're gonna end it here for this afternoon. I'll catch you guys at 6. Just a quick wrap up, and then boom. We now prepare for next week. All right, guys, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later on this evening. All right. Cheers, everyone.